Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So here we have a 2014 Mazda CX, I think it's a CX-5. Let's see, we got some basic oxidation. This is very common for these models. Sometimes there's a little haze over here on the top, but we won't know that until after we do it. This one's pretty rough. I'm just going to start with the 400. It should be okay. It's typically what these are. Basic oxidation on this side, a little clear over here, but that'll come off nice and easy. So do a 400, 600 before applying the clear coat, and we should get a pretty good result. So let's do it. So you can see all the oxidation is removed, all that old clear coat. Now I'm going to finish with the 600. Blast all the water out. Alright, so now we're going to sanitize the lens using 91% rubbing alcohol. If you can get 99%, get that. Since 91% has that other percentage of water mixed into it, it could take a little bit longer to dry, so try to use 99 if you can. I'm just going to do this to sanitize the lens, get any debris off of it, and contaminants. Alright, I'm going to mask it off. See, the lens is nice and milky. All the clear coat and old oxidation is removed. Some of these dark spots are just from scratching whenever I'm sanding it, so we're going to be applying the Next Gen Headlight Solutions clear coat. There's a link in the description for $15 off. I know what some of you are thinking, why didn't you just pop the hood? Well, this was a contactless service, so I didn't tell the customer to pop the hood, which I probably should have, but no damage done. Just going to do a test spurt, make sure it's not spitting. I'm going to spray about 4 inches from the lens on an even contour. And then we're just going to let it sit. We're going to inspect it, make sure there's no texturing anywhere, and we're just going to let it sit. So I was going to tape this area up over here. You can see right here, I don't know how well you can see it on camera, you can see the paint's peeling up. very, very important to make sure that you're documenting this, because if they see this, they're gonna think it's you. So make sure you take pictures of any paint chipping or peeling. That way you're not to blame. So for this, I'm going to show you how to inspect your lens to make sure that everything is completely removed. You can see it's still pretty wet, but I'm going to dry it. Alright, so I just dried it. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like whenever you are doing inspections to make sure that the headlight is going to come out nice and clean whenever you spray it. You can see right here it's all nice and milky, which is great. You can see right here it's very kind of see-through. There's still a lot of oxidation right here. This is one reason why I like to wet sand, because I can look at the areas that I'm sanding and I can see when it's clear and when it's milky. So the whole headlight needs to be nice and milky like this. Otherwise, when you spray it, this is going to be all scratchy. It's going to look really, really bad. So anytime you want to second guess yourself and kind of check, make sure you're good to go. Clean it, dry it really, really well, and just look for any dark spots like this, or any spots that are see-through. So we'll keep going. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the 600 now that everything's clean and removed.